Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to more content on the channel. Today's video, we're gonna play some more Anime Shadow 2. Guys, I don't know what's going on, but the game has double updated since I've last played, and it's literally happened between yesterday and today. It's actually really insane, bro. The game's averaging about 30,000 players now, and I just don't know what to say. All I do know is that with all these new players or people just playing the game now, like, I think these updates have to be lit. So I'm not gonna waste any time. We're just gonna dive right into this. Hopefully you guys happen to enjoy this video. If you want to support your boy and continue to see more content on this game, just drop a like on the video. All right, guys, we are in game, and I'm not gonna lie to you. I've been AFKing. Let me go ahead and just clear my little daily stuff here. But I've been AFKing every so often when I get a chance to, and I have not been getting lucky with getting a new secret. In fact, you know how unlucky I am? I AFK'd for a whole day and a half, and I forgot to turn on the autofuse button. Yeah, okay. Well, I think with this update now, they have the AFK system in place, so this all will save every time, you know, you get kicked or rejoin the game. So I think we should be good on that end. But so they have a new island, right? Let's start this off with this. We have the Bleach Island for 125 million. It says you don't have the Bleach Island unlocked. Do you want to pay 125 million? Of course, brother. I'm rich. I have 50 billion, big boy. All right, with a B, not an M. All right, so it costs 131,000, okay, to actually go ahead and get all this stuff here. So we're just gonna auto-fuse everything. We'll keep the shiny secrets, and I guess I can elect this level 42 Edward. I think the max level should be higher now, by the way, with these updates. And by the way, the boss for this area is gonna be Hollow Ichigo. He doesn't really have that much HP, only 425 million. So why do they have these arrows? Okay, hold on, let me go ahead and get on my mount real quick. What the hell? Okay, I'm gonna follow the arrows. Why do they have arrows pointing in all these different directions? So I'm confused because this is the last billboard or poster, whatever you want to call it, that I'm seeing with an arrow, and it's pointing this way, but there's nothing here. Like, there's this fire stuff, but I don't know. Aside from that, like I said, nothing really here. Maybe I got to double jump on top of this tower, and maybe there'll be something secret up here. I mean, it would really be that secret, I guess, with how they have it structured. All right, well, very confused. I'm not gonna lie. Let me just go over here into this portal area. Let's summon for a bit while I read through the update logs and let you guys know what's new. And we'll also just attack, you know, Ichigo in the process too. Why not? All right, chat. So I managed to kill off a Hollow Ichigo, and I can comfortably actually AFK this area already. So I think instead of AFKing in the One Piece area, I'm just gonna AFK over here, because I can make more money than what I waste by summoning, even as it is. So that's always pretty good to have. Did I? Wait a minute. I'm confused. Did I just get another, like, equip slot? I think I did. When the hell did I get that? I don't even know. So now I have a total of 7 equips that I can have. For a second, I thought that Renji that we equipped was a freaking secret. And I was like, did I just get a secret? But no, I don't even know how I got this guy in here, man. Renji, get the hell out of here, man. I just sold off that Renji. So yeah, I have 7 equips now. That's pretty interesting. I don't know why I have that, but like I said, hey, I'm not complaining, twin. I'm not complaining. So if you guys take a look at the right-hand corner over here, we have a Season 1 Battle Pass that just implemented into the game. So we'll claim our first reward, which is a small box. We can buy the Premium Season Pass, and I guess the first thing that we can get is a mount. And then we get duplicate of this, like, accessory or relic, whatever it could be. What else do we get? What makes this worth it? Okay, you got another dupe over here. And I'm just seeing that you got a lot of dupes. Nothing really unique about... Oh, I guess you get a shiny Roger at level 50. And you can actually skip levels. I don't know if this is for one level or if it's going to be for, like, all the levels. But I believe I have enough to buy it with gems. Yeah, there you go. I bought the Battle Pass Premium with gems. Wow, I saved myself 800 Robux. Ah, love it when games actually make things accessible the free-to-play way, baby. Yeah. All right, so I use my gems because, to be honest with you, like, I don't know what else I would actually end up using my gems for. Like, honestly, like, I would not buy it on the arcane box, and I already have all the game passes. So, but all right, lit. We got the battle pass, man, the premium one. Now let's go ahead and see if this mount that we got is actually faster. Oh no, it's just the same amount of speed as the Tanjiro box. which actually would make it better, to be honest with you, because this one flies around, as you guys can tell. I don't know. Yeah, how the hell do you actually fly? What the hell? Do you not fly? This mount allows you to fly around the map with style. What the? You're not even flying. I thought like legit chat we would be able to fly, but no, unless I'm doing it wrong. But I'm trying to jump. I'm trying to hold down the space bar button. Nothing's working. So, I mean, hey, I guess I this is cool. It looks nice and everything, but I'm gonna stick with the Tanjiro box, bro. I like this way more. So we're gonna go ahead and use some new codes that they released with the last 2 updates. So they have Gear 7 as one of the codes. You get a small box and a mystery box. They also have Ichigo, as you guys are seeing, with the latest update that you guys can use. Then they have 5M visits. Your guys are gonna get a lot of small boxes and mystery gifts, or mystery boxes, excuse me, as you guys can see. The next code, I didn't even mention it, but it's 25K players in all caps. Then they also have update 1 in all caps. Next up, they have 100K likes in all caps. Hold on, what the heck? Hold on, 100K likes, I believe. There you go. And for right now, I think those are all the codes that you guys can actually end up using. So we're gonna go ahead and go into our items. We're gonna open up all these small boxes. The small boxes, oh man, do I gotta use these one by one? I do. Oh, that's unfortunate. But then again, can I just like spam the boxes? No. Oh wait, yes I can actually. But I'm not gonna risk spamming the boxes. You never know. Or well, maybe I should, chat. Maybe I should just throw out all these mystery boxes on the floor, chat. Because I'm built different like that. Hold on a minute. I'm gonna do 5 at a time, chat, because we're built different, like I said. I hope this goes right. So let's go ahead and just mass spam E, and we got a bunch of trash. All right, that's no bueno. I mean, we got some damage potions. I'll take damage potions. Damage potions are good to have, and they're few and far to come across. All right, chat. Next batch of boxes here. Let's open these bad boys up. Can we get? Damn it! All right, I'm trying to get the freaking secret, but that's gonna be so rare, like to get, bro. Like if you get that, and apparently I think there's a peep in our Discord server that actually got it. He got Mihawk out of the mystery box openings, which means that you can get it too. You just gotta be insanely lucky. So, all right, let me open up a couple of these, and then we'll like save them for later, because until they add in an open like all or an open slider type of UI button, it's very tedious to open up these gifts, bro. Like it's so annoying in my opinion. All right, here we go. Let's open all these out, and yeah, like I said, we'll leave the rest for later. So apparently, if I open up the achievements here, you guys can see they've added in some new achievements with update 1. They've added in like stuff for raids, which to be honest with you, I don't even know where raids are at. We're gonna have to figure that out. Let's try to go to the marine world first, and maybe it might be here. And actually, never mind, it's not here. By the way, if I go into my index, as you guys can see, oh, a trial is starting. Hold on, we gotta go ahead and do that real quick. Let's go into the shadows. Oh, they've added in a lobby into the game. Oh, raids might be in that lobby actually. So let's do the time trial real quick, but I'll yap to you guys about let me see if they have new stuff here. I don't think they have any new stuff in the time trials, but yeah, I'll yap to you guys about the index. So if you guys take a look on the marine island, we have a bunch of new units now. I don't know what these new units are because I can't tell by their silhouettes, but obviously the other secret prior to Luffy was Mihawk, or well, after Luffy was Mihawk. Now we have 2 other rarity types that I don't even know what the heck they are, but yeah, just wanted to point that out. I think one of those shadows for the marine island is actually Gear 7 Luffy, but don't quote me on that. I could be wrong about how you obtain you know, Gear 7 Luffy. So let's go ahead and see how far we can get very quickly. What the hell did they I used to be killing these things very much quicker before. Did they change how much damage you do in time trials? I don't know, bro. I was like one-tapping these guys before. Now it's like I'm not really doing that. It's kind of weird. So I think they added this option in with this update. I could be wrong though, but they have a global chat option now that you can detoggle in your settings. So that's always very useful to have. This way it's going to be a lot easier to track like trials and things that just happen in a local instance in your server, as opposed to being spammed with a bunch of like, oh, such and such summon, whatever. That it just makes you sad because you're like, that could have been me. It should have been me. By the way, if I go back into my index system, I think these new units are what they call an ancient rarity. So apparently, with the first official update to the game, or well, update 1 rather, right? Because we've had various little updates, but they've added in this ancient rarity into the game now, and apparently the difference between like secrets, mythics, legendaries, and all these other rarities is that with ancients, you can only have one of them equipped on your team. So I think like ancient rarity units are going to be exceptionally overpowered. Like, it's not even a joke. And by that standard, they should be extremely rare to get. And it's just insane to think about because the secrets are so dang hard to obtain in this game. Just imagine what an ancient unit is going to be like to obtain. So it took me way too long to figure this out, but I think something's obviously, I think I'm bugged. I think my team's bugged because my DPS is just not what it should be. We're doing like 10, 14,000 DPS. There's no way, no shot, chat, that we're doing that low of a DPS. Let me just go ahead and rejoin the server. It's going to suck because, well, let me actually complete this little wave real quick. But yeah, it's going to suck because, we're going to lose our trial here, but whatever. It is what it is. All right, chat. We're back in game. Let me go into World 5, and we'll see if our DPS is... Yeah, our DPS is up to speed now and back to normal. I don't really know why that happens sometimes, but your units end up not being able to use their abilities, and it's just... Yeah, it's bad. But anyway, let's go into the new lobby area. So it's completely new. They just added that in with Update 1, and... It doesn't really look the best. I'm not gonna lie. They probably should have used a lot of different assets in here, but still pretty cool nonetheless. They do have a shop here that opens up your actual shop. They have raid mode drops. They have drop bonuses. And then this opens in 7 minutes. Okay, so we'll try to take on our first raid and see how far we can actually fare out. But they do have like different sections for the lobby. They have a leaderboard section currently that you can actually go into and whatnot, and they do have this area down over here that is coming soon. That might be something of like I don't know, kind of looks like something you would interact with to like evolve your units or like make them stronger or something. So, and then they also have another portal over here, but this area is also locked off as well. So and that seems to be it for the update. I mean, it seemed pretty lengthy. Because they really broke down all the granular data and stuff like that. Like basically like, oh, there's 3 new relics, 4 new accessories, there's a new shadow, there's another new shadow, like, you know what I mean? So apparently, by the way, if I go into the index, these 2 new shadows in the Marine Island are gear 7 Luffy, which I think is this. And then this guy right here is Roger. So, Goldie Roger is in the game now. And they are the ancient rarities that I was actually talking about before. So that's pretty cool. But I guess I can show you guys this. Like if I go into Dragon World now, and if I were to go into, like, for example, talents over here, and I select my Luffy, right? I can actually go ahead and get a triple S rank or stat on Luffy, which is insane. So I'm going to probably regret this, but let's see if we can get an S or something higher. Oh man, we got another A. I kind of feel bad rolling off of an A, but since Luffy is... Oh my god, another A. Since Luffy is our only secret, we have to try to make him as strong as possible. And now they have triple S as a possibility, chat. So I don't know what was the highest before, but maybe it was S. And now it can go up to triple. Bro, we keep getting A's and I'm just like... Bro. Oh my god. By the way, I hope I'm not the only one that thinks that they need to add confirmation prompts when you're spinning so that you can either mass click spam like spin, or they should add an auto spin option. But bro, I am wasting way too many talent rerolls here. You know what, whatever. I'm just gonna keep it at 8. Well, you know what, I was gonna say, like, I didn't start spinning to get an A. I started spinning to get an S, but the thing is, it's like, bro, these are expensive and hard to come by, so I'm not gonna waste all of them here. Damn, that was an L spin. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Now, the same concept applies at the Forge. We can actually select like a, for example, the Sage Mask or whatever, and maybe we can get lucky with this. So we'll spin this for a bit. But they've also made it to where accessories can now be spinned up to triple S rank as well. So we got another A here, but let's see if we can get lucky maybe with an S. If I get 2 more A's, I think I'm gonna stop spinning, chat. I don't know. It must be a sign that I'm not gonna get lucky this video. There you go. We got a double S, baby. That is plus 150%. That is a big difference from an A rank that is plus 60%. So our Luffy should be doing a lot more damage now. And for some reason, he's not really doing a whole lot more damage. So he has 120k damage output right now. Man, I wish I had way more talent capsules and stuff like that. Right? That's what they're called, right? Yeah, they're talent capsules. So that I could actually keep spinning my stats for Luffy, but whatever, it is what it is. I'm a brokey, chat. I apologize. Now, if we go back into the Dragon World, because I was going to spin some traits, we can actually check this out too. Destruction, right? They've added in a new destruction. So my Luffy, for example, has destruction 3. They've added in destruction 5 now. Okay, so if you get lucky with that, you can have that. But let's see if we can get somewhat lucky with him. If I get 4 at the very least. I love it here. Yes. All right, so we have destruction 5 on him. So at the very least, yo, thank you, God, by the way, because, dude, at the very least, right, our talents were no good for the stat rolls, but we got a way better stat roll on his accessory and then his destruction. So yeah, destructions are a lot better now, chat. All right, yo, that's a big jump, man. Going from 35 to 55% with 4 and 5, insane. So make sure you guys are spinning every chance that you get. So by the way, the reason why I had extra equips is because they actually buffed where is it, the extra shadow game pass. You see how it says equip 2 shadows? Now you can actually equip 3, which is why I was able to equip 1 more shadow at the beginning of this video. So if we go back into Chateau City and we go down over here to traits, I can show you guys that we have a very, very disgusting amount of traits. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and actually spend some of these traits real quick. I'm not gonna spend a whole lot of them. I just want to see if we can get a, okay, well, we got Clover 2 on him again. I'm just gonna spin on every single Whitebeard that I have that's shiny. Oh, there you go. He got Viking until they get like something really good. So a raid is starting again now, by the way. Let me see if we can get 1 more Whitebeard to get something good. We should probably be saving these for some of the new units and stuff like that, especially the new shiny mythics. But this is what I wanted. I wanted to see if I can get a full team of Clover 3s by just spinning on random Whitebeards that I have. Because for those, we don't really need... What the hell are they talking about? Didn't they say a trial was starting in a minute? Oh! Bro, I swear to you, if it's a freaking raid, I'm gonna be upset. It was a raid, chat, and it said it was a trial. Bro, man, good thing I'm a big brain, chat. You know what I mean? I caught that. I was really about to miss the freaking raid, bro. So I'm interested, excuse me, to see how raids are gonna work. I think you might, like, literally be on the ship, and then waves and waves of enemies will probably attack you while you're on the ship. But, oh, yeah. I was gonna say, we'll find out, but no, yeah, I was right. So raids are like trials, but on steroids. What the hell do you mean easy? And the easy NPCs have 3 million HP. What the? Nah, they're tripping. All right, so this is gonna be very, very tough, at least for now, how my units currently are. I think the new max level is 50, but since they've updated twice, maybe it's 55. I don't really know. They haven't really specified that in the Discord server as to what the max level is. But yeah, once we get our units to max level, especially our Luffy, he's gonna be doing so much more damage, bro. So I'll be honest, we are barely gonna complete wave 1, and that's all we're gonna do for raids. Like, raids are tough, bro. I could probably do a couple of waves if I just like AFK here for a while, but yeah, this is taking too long, chat. I'm not gonna hold you, man. I don't have the patience for this. So I'm not gonna lie, I was going to AFK summon on the new latest and greatest area, but with these new ancient units, I think it's still best if you just AFK in the Marine Island until you can maybe get an ancient, if that is how you even get ancients. I would assume it is, right? But yeah, that's all the new content. Lots of new stuff, to be honest. Not a whole lot, like visually, I think. But on paper, it's a lot. I don't know. It feels kind of like a lot. So I'm just going to AFK some. I'll catch you guys later.